All right. And we are live. Awesome. Thank you very much for everybody showing up tonight. We welcome our viewers in and for the episode 4 of the BOR. I'm going to go ahead and go around the horn quickly and have our folks introduce themselves. Let's start out with you, Paul. Awesome. And Scotty, how about you? Awesome. And Paradox. Awesome. All right, so a little bit of information for everybody. Please feel free to use your street cred at any point in time. You can be interactive with the game. Take a look at what options we have out there for you if you want to help out the characters or help me as well, because I always need help. And some other interesting things that you can do. And with that, we'll get rolling into this. So for tonight, right now you guys have managed to secure a limo cab. It's not like a combat cab or anything like that. It's a little more upscale, but not quite a Delamain. To go and basically secure your initial target, which is this Michael gentleman. Paradox is driving, and right now I believe Paul is basically the bodyguard role in the front seat of the car with Paradox. As you guys, and this guy lives in a corporate compound, so he's in the Glen, nice area. You have his routine, which Sebastian has provided you. Some background information on him, and Sebastian will be basically doing a ride along. He's kind of your net runner tonight, I guess you could say. With that, you are pulling up in front of this building. You can actually see Michael waiting. He doesn't look like he's a very patient guy. He's on his phone right now. Looks like he's having a rather heated conversation with someone. And he sees the cab pulling up, and you can tell he is, very, very anxiously trying to get off the phone. All you? He's just getting off of the phone. It's kind of weird that he doesn't have an internal agent, but he's just getting off the phone. Kind of got his head down, and he looks at the phone quickly. He's like, "You're late." When he hears your voice, he kind of looks up at you. You're not Teddy. Where's where's Teddy? Work. No. I'm not going to work. I'm going to the nightclub. I do this. This is every Friday night. I do this. Don't you people know this by now? Whatever. Open the door. All right. Michael gets in the back of the car. He wow. So so my so Michael gets in the car and immediately looks up at Paradox and he's like, "What is this? Uh, are we ready to go?" As you are getting in the car and doing that, Mr. Hunt looks a little perturbed, and kind of under his breath, he's like, "You should learn to be more careful." Are you deaf? I said you should be more careful. All you, Paradox. What are you doing? This isn't where we're going. I'm sorry. This is my car. You must find another car. I am not leaving a good review for you. Boy, what are you doing? Michael looks at you, Paul. What are you doing? Get this man out of here. Deal with him. Paul, through your connection with Sebastian, Sebastian tells relays some information to you. Agent, agent, the, the target has a firearm strapped to his leg, right leg. What is this? Who are you? Did you did you seriously ask me if my name is Michael Hunt? So at this point, Michael looks at you, Paul. See, you're done. You need to deal with this right now. I pay good money for you to deal with this. Pull pull over this pull over this car. Pull. Okay. You're you're this seriously, is this what this is? What are you? Who are you people? Make, making fun of my name. Okay. You managed to get the gun with relatively no struggle. I mean, he's got two weapons pointed at him right now, so he lets you take the firearm. No, no, I absolutely do not understand. What do you want? Why do you want to do this? Look, I'm just an office manager. All right. What can I do for you? Nothing. And why would I do that? Do you understand who I work for? Do you understand where you want to go? No, 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 no. I do not work for Osaka. So, so, Michael looks up at Paul when he says that, and he says, "Apparently, he does not read. Doesn't know how to dress himself either." All right. So you want me to help you get into Arasaka Tower? Why? Why do you want to get in there? Why do you want to go to the 35th floor? There's nothing. It's just offices. Go ahead, Paradox. Gotcha. Okay, Scotty. Oh, what? What do you know? You don't know nothing about me. Okay, so I'm gonna have you do a roll on that one. What are what are you using for that, by the way? So you want to use persuasion? Okay, go ahead and roll your d10, please. Go ahead. Samantha Hunt. Tabitha. Tabitha Hut. Okay. How did you do this? Do you have some problem with names? Is this what is your name? So this guy is the brains of this operation, I take it. Okay. So you throw the hat at him, and then what are you saying to him? Okay. Why would you, what do you mean you know a lot about Tep? What do you know about Tep? And how do you know this? What makes you think that? I that's it. I walk away. Uh huh. This at this point, Sebastian comes through the comms again to you, Paradox. Agent, you are 2 minutes out from the Arasaka Tower building. Have you secured the cooperation of Mr. Hunt? I don't know who you people are. I don't know why do you want to do this? Why am I involved with this? What do you want from me? You want me to get you into the tower? How do you even know that I can get you into the tower? Roll. Okay. All right, all right. Look, you don't just get the move the gun. Just take the gun away. You don't need to go through all of this. This is what is it that you could possibly want from an office? It's all that's there. It's offices, closet space, old files. Nothing. I, I don't know how you're going to make it. Or what? Oh, I see. Putting a hole in my face. At this point, he starts speaking in a foreign language, just kind of to himself. Hindi. Oh, did we? Let me. Okay. Let's see. A bit of technical difficulty. Couldn't have a stream without it, right? All right, so we'll give her a minute to get back with us. In the meantime, I still don't. All of these threats. How do you? I don't even know if you're going to make it. Is that better, Aries? I'm doing a little sound check too. That's what I'm hearing. Can't hear Paul. That's yes, we have. We can. There we are. And you are back. Max sound off. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can hear it come through. Okay. We're having a bit of a sound issue real quick, Brandon. Yeah, I hear you. And we lost her again. I did. I lost you off the stream. Hold on just a second. There we are. Gotcha. Thank you. All right, so we can roll back into this. All right, so you are pulling into the parking garage right now, Nix. You are able to get to, you basically have the security card to get into the parking garage. Once you get in there, you get. What are you gonna do? Park the car? What's happening? I think it's just on our end because you're all muted on there. All right. I am going to change this. We're going to use the string. Yes.
There we go.
Alright. Can you guys hear us now?
Let us know if you can hear us in the chat.
Yeah, we should be able to hear us nice and loud, all right? Cool. So you can hear all of us now.
Alright. The usual technical difficulties. At least it didn't last too long.
Yeah.
You figured it out.
I am wondering if I didn't have a sound issue from the very beginning.
Could be, but you know, it's all right. Again, it's not a canon stream, unless we got some issues going on.
I had to kill the music. Sorry, Aries.
Anyway, so Nyx is actually probably just driving real slow now, just because I assume it's like a parking garage. It has several levels, so she's just trying to buy as much time as she can by driving as slowly up and up and up on that in that parking garage.
Okay. Paul? Paul,
Yeah, we know you guys love the music, but unfortunately, I think it had to go. So as you know, they're in the parking lot. She's like, "You got until this car stops. Make a decision."
All right. So let's say that I help you. How do you expect me to get you past security?
That's up to you to decide, my man.
Why do you think we all wore suits?
Where your security?
You with the pink hair, and this one does not look professional at all. And he points to Scotty.
Well, we can say he got into a tussle.
I do that sometimes.
And I can change my hair back to what it was before. So
I would feel much more comfortable just taking him.
nope.
Look, do I gotta tuck in my shirt? Is that all I gotta do? Because I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it. All right.
And Paul kind of looks back at Sky. He's like, clean yourself up, man. Pull up your fucking tie a little bit, tuck in your shirt. Look like you just didn't roll out of fucking bed. And he puts the gun at Hunt. He's like, make your fucking decision now. You're taking us all in up to the 35th floor, or you're not. That's all I fucking need to know.
Okay, I will take you in the building. But
Good.
I don't know if getting past the security, they might not let you in.
Let us worry about that.
Yep.
I still don't understand. Well, wait a minute. If I'm going to do this, what is in it for me?
You get to live.
And your family gets to live.
And you said you know something about my wife. I think maybe you're
she wears
lying now.
Crocs. You wouldn't want that to go public now, would you?
Wow, you're not very quick on the uptake, are you? Anyway, all right, fine. We'll do. There's no money. There's no nothing.
As
With that,
big guy said over there, you get to keep your life.
So Paradox parks the car but leaves it locked, and she takes off her seatbelt and leans back and grabs the collar of Hunt and says, "Listen, knowing you corporate fuck, you're probably cheating on your wife, if I'm not mistaken. So not only do you get to live, and your family gets to live, but your secret stays with you and your tiny little pecker."
You heard the lady.
Roll your intimidation for that one.
Ooh, intimidation. I don't even know where that would be.
I don't think we have.
That's not a skill.
Persuasion.
I'm sorry, persuasion.
Yeah, it probably persuasion.
I'm gonna make an intimidation skill now. Just for Paradox.
I should have rolled persuasion on not wanting the Crocs thing to go public, because that no upstanding person of society would want to be caught wearing Crocs. Then lose all their reputation.
Clearly, you haven't lived in Alabama.
Look,
is it really only a 10? I rolled a 2.
Yep, you did.
That is,
well, unless somebody wants to help
it.
you with that roll, I mean.
Yeah. Let's get us some points, guys. Come on, we need to pass this one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Anybody in the chat who has points, please feel free to use them. You can give any of the players bonuses throughout the game to help them succeed their rolls.
We'll see how many I can get, and then if I need to, I'll substitute with luck.
Aries is oversharing, I think, maybe. You should have some street cred there.
Yeah, some street cred, man.
Aries. Let me see. You knew. Right. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, you got plenty of street cred, man. 2,300. Okay.
You'd think I would remember the commands for this stuff, but I do not.
I know, we need like a cheat sheet.
Seriously.
Yeah, I gotta do a cheat sheet myself, actually.
2,300, definitely enough.
Mm-hmm.
I believe if you type exclamation point boost Is that the right one? Then-
Here.
And then exclamation point, the first name of the person you want to give it to. Or is it R?
Oh wait, I got that wrong. Yeah, the R is to load it. You redeem basically.
Oh, okay. You need like a command that'll just bring up the cheat sheet. People can easily check. But that's feature.
There we go. Oh, it's set up for Nyx, not Paradox.
Yeah.
I think they're all set up for the first names.
So it's 2, 2. It's 14. Can we get another one?
Oh, we do have a thing for commands.
Yeah, but the commands that are listed in there are not these commands. I don't actually have
Oh.
them listed in there.
Needs to be updated.
Yes, it does. But you can go.
Yes. So that is a 16. I will use 2 luck to make that a 20. It'd be just a 20.
All right. So your little PP chat has had a profound effect on Mr. Hunt, Mr. Michael C. Hunt.
Called them out like that, man.
38 messages deleted. Okay. Streamlabs is busy. Sorry about that, Aries. All right, so you give him your little speech holding on to his collar, and he reaches up and grabs a hold of your arm, kind of like he's trying to pull away. And he stops and he listens to you. And are you going to let me go now?
So she just kind of stares at him for a minute, and then her 2 wolvers come out of her hand. And she's like, I don't know, are you going to help us?
Look. Oh, all right. Listen, okay. And you're completely wrong with your assumptions. By the way, Miss, can you please just sit, get her away from me?
So she retracts her wolvers again and lets go. She says, if you do anything at all, you're dead. And so is your family.
But if you play nice, we cover our tracks. That means your ass is covered it too. And none of your bosses will ever know you had any part in this.
And how are you going to pull that off?
We got someone.
I see. All right. Well, let's go. We'll see if this works.
So as he says that, Paul puts his weapon away, pops the door open, hops out, gets his door, and kind of reaches in, grabs him by the upper arm, kind of pulls him out. And he's like, look, no bullshit, no funny business. This goes sideways. I promise you, I will kill you first.
He'll do it too. He's the grumpy guy out of us.
The grumpy guy.
You don't want to make him angry.
So he's
The fuck
he's
is this, a
grumpy and you're
Marvel
dopey?
movie?
Is that what you're telling me? And I don't know what she is. Don't want to know what she is.
It's right. Don't want to fucking know, man.
Listen, I don't know what she is either. I'm still kind of learning that bit, but all I know is first time I met her, absolutely covered in blood, so I ain't gonna push that.
Covered in blood.
And I don't think you should either.
I considered
Yeah, it
asking
smelled
her out
horrible
for a
too.
drink, but I guess maybe not now.
So he Paul kind of pushes him to the forward and takes a position in front of him. He kind of motions for Paradox and Scotty to kind of take a position behind him, and they walk straight in. Like Paul walks in there like he owns the fucking place.
All right.
As they're walking up, Paradox is twirling the keys around her finger, and her hair is turning blonde and straight. So the pink hair is completely gone. She kind of just looks like a standard old Corpo at this point.
And as they get to the door, Paul kind of pulls it open, holds it open for him, kind of gives him the fakest fucking smile. And kind of a look like, remember, you die first.
What is this? Always threatening. Okay, so as you guys walk into the building, you're coming in from essentially the parking garage into. I'm going to assume you're coming into the first floor.
Yeah.
So in this entryway, I mean it's early evening at this point. There are 2 guards there, and they're not necessarily superheroes or anything, but one of the guards comes from around the counter. He's kind of looking oddly at you. Excuse me, do you need something?
And at this time, the guard kind of says his piece. Paul kind of nods to him and steps aside and motions to Mr. Hunt. It's like, well, we're just the muscle man. We're actually here to escort this gentleman here. I believe he has an appointment with you guys.
Quiet. It's hard to help. Oh, it is hard to find good help these days. I'm sure you understand. We need to go up to the offices, the 35th floor. And you, points to Paul, you don't speak unless spoken to.
Kind of keeps his mouth shut and just holds up his hand in a placating manner and kind of shuts his yap.
This point, this guy just looks to one of the guards, kind of like puts his mouth up like this, and he goes like, "He's new to the company, still learning the ropes."
This guard is just looking at you like, what the fuck? Oh, Mr. Hunt, I know you, but I don't know these guys, so I'm afraid they can't go up. Just you.
Paul doesn't really look at him. He's just standing there, just kind of looking like a tired goon.
Paradox steps forward and gives them a seductive grin and shows them like maybe 50 eddies. She says, she kind of just winks at them and doesn't say much, but definitely shows them that she has 50 eddies to give them.
All right. So at this point, this guy's kind of stepping back a little bit from you guys, and Michael's just like, oh. Okay, wait. You can't go up. John, hit the button.
No. Hold on. Lisa, how many times I gotta tell you? Just cause you think the guy's hot, you can't proposition him like that. Sorry. Excuse my lady friend here. Look, we're here with Mr. Hunt, and he's got something important he needs up there, and we gotta go with him, cause there's some shit going down around here. All right, I don't want to put you into panic mode, cause people will know. All right, but this is for his safety above all else. All right.
Roll.
Paradox, just her smile, everything just changes as she just looks over at Scotty and just kind of gives him a disgusted look.
You're rolling for that one, Scotty.
All right. All right. Persuasion. That is a
No?
20, and I'm gonna use one more luck. Boost that up to 22.
All right. This guy's like, all right, look, I need your badges. I got to clear you before you can go upstairs.
All right, so Paul kind of takes off his badge, hands it to him. Doesn't really say much.
Paradox does the same.
As does Scotty.
He takes the 3 badges. At this point, Sebastian comes through your comms again.
Mm-hmm. Sebastian better fucking come through, man.
Are you in the building?
Yeah, we're in the building.
And
Got security checking out our badges. Sure these things are gonna work?
Oh God.
He's fucking whispering that shit to himself.
No, it's like
Are
it's
you-
the
are you
internal
actually- are
it's
you
the
saying-
internal agent, so he's
Okay.
like mind speaking, you know?
Yeah, he's
Can you do that? I don't
telepathically
know if you can
he's
do that.
telepathically projecting his messages into
It's
Sebastian.
mind whispering, you know? It's it's habit.
Is that how it works?
well, that
Why
would be
not?
that would be interesting if you were actually talking out loud. I mean,
No, he's not that.
no.
It wouldn't be sus at all.
I was gonna say. But yeah, I do believe that's kind of how the internal agents work. You can kind of think your replies.
This link does work that way. Absolutely.
Okay, great. That's good to know because elsewise we'd have a problem.
Yeah, maybe you might. I'm kind of still liking the idea that he's mumbling to himself.
Nah, just mind whispering.
All right, so this security guard takes your badges, and he walks over behind the counter, and starts going through them. In the meantime, Mr. Hunt is just kind of standing there, looking around. I certainly hope that those badges are they real? Are they? No, of course they're not real.
I
You're
don't
the
even know
worst
about
thieves
that.
I've ever met in my life.
Paradox steps in front of Mike and looks down at him and says, "Shut the fuck up now."
And Mike, since you're standing in front of him and you're looking down at him, I have to assume that you're significantly taller than he is.
I mean, sure, we'll go with that.
Okay, so you
I
can.
can't remember. Is Nick's tall or is Mike now just incredibly short?
She's like 5'7", 5'8", and I imagine that if need be, she could be wearing some heels.
Okay,
Okay.
so Mike is short. He's a short king.
All right, Mike's short. So you know, it's convenient at this point because I mean you can tell right where his eyes are as you're talking to him. And he kind of nods a little bit. 5 inches. Tall.
I mean,
too.
I mean, in this universe, like, who would stay at 5'7" though? I wouldn't.
Maybe he's
I'm
not
just saying.
insecure about his height. Maybe he's got that shit sorted. All right, he's fine with himself as he is.
And
I guess.
she notices where he's staring and she says, "All my assumptions are wrong? Really? I see that."
Well, what are you talking about?
she just shakes her head and rolls her eyes at him.
Didn't I tell you? And he looks over at Paul. Didn't I tell you to put this keep her away from me? It might help
Paul
if you
kinda
told me
looks-
what your names are.
Paul looks
What
at
do I do if they
Paradox
ask me
and
what your
kind of
names are?
nods his head over to the side for her to kind of get out of his face. And Paul turns and looks at him, kind of leans in real close. It's like, you're doing really well, but I'm going to need you to shut the fuck up. We're almost at the finish line. After this, you get to go on about your life. You'll never see us again.
As for
Awesome.
Honestly,
Alice.
Aries, I would not. I would not say that's out of the realm.
I was going to say, that's a high possibility, my man. Let's not encourage it, though. Not yet.
Yeah. And as for what you can call us, you can call her Agent Lisa, him Agent Tom. Yeah, Tom. And me, Agent
He looks like a
Bill.
Tom, does he?
Yeah. Let's go with that. He's kind of saying it like a little hushed enough so that the guards over yonder aren't like hearing it, but it's just kind of saying it to Mr. Mike over here.
Samurai. We have a city to burn.
Jeez.
So I just okay, whatever. He tells me to shut up. You tell me I'm some sort of pervert deviant. I don't. What are you? I don't know. So you guys stand there chatting for a little bit, and the guard comes back with your IDs, and he's looking at the IDs. Okay, I guess you could go with Mr. Hunt. He starts handing them back to you, and
Something wrong?
well, and he looks at your ID, and he looks at you, and he says, well, you tell me, Mr. Wong.
You never heard of biracial parents? What, you a racist?
Racial parents, I got it. Wong
Yeah,
Duck
so
Dong.
Or adoption.
Tom
Anyway,
Wong,
here.
all right?
You have this.
Can you just tell his... Come on, he's got a little bit in him. He's got those facial features.
Did Paul kind of snatches his badge back, clips it back on his thing. Are we good to go or not?
Yeah, okay, fine. Don't
Huh?
cause any problems.
No, look, we're just here to do our fucking job, right? Same
This
as you.
late in the evening, you got 30 minutes. Offices
Fine.
are all closed. Since you're with Mr. Hunt, 30 minutes. If you're not back down
All right.
here, then we're going to report it.
No problem. We'll be done in 20. All right, Mr. Hunt, let's go. Let's get this over with. I know you had a wife to get back to. I don't know why you decided to come out work this late, but hey, I'm just a bodyguard. Kind of walks right past security and heads over to the elevator.
So Mr. Hunt walks behind Wong Duck Dong there. Follows him to the elevator.
Did you just call him Wong Duck Dong?
Yeah,
That's great.
you weren't paying attention to the guard. He handed your badge back to you.
Oh no!
That's great.
I didn't know this was 16 candles. God damn.
Just great. Just great. Hey, look, biracial parents, all right? That is what it is. So
All right.
Paul walks over to the elevator, hits the button to call the elevator, kind of just
All right.
waits.
And you're there momentarily. This is a large building, probably 120 floors, but the elevator's there within just a few seconds.
Alright.
Doors open up.
Paul steps in, followed assumably by everyone else.
Yep. That being said, hearing what his name was apparently, Paradox kind of peeks and looks at her badge to see what name is written there.
Sally Field.
Sally Field? Okay, then.
Sally Infield. That's what
Sally
it says.
Infield. Jeez.
This guy's like, I could see you as a Sally. Kind of looks at his own badge.
Paradox just flips Scotty off.
Jesus. But
you
so
are Benjamin Franklin.
Jesus Christ.
He like squints his eyes, like, really? He just shrugs, like, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you're not that fucking smart
No, not at all.
or that
At-
charismatic.
At that point, Paul looks over at Hunt. He's like, "All right, dude, work your magic, man. You got to get us up to the 35th floor."
And he visibly sighs after getting in the elevator. Elevator doors close, and you tell him that he's got to work his magic now. So he types in some numbers on the keypad, puts his card over the reader, and the elevator starts going up.
All right.
I really hope that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, me too.
We're professionals. Of course we know what we're doing.
Ah, yes, that's obvious.
And then Paul kind of chuckles. He's like, "You know what? For once, I agree with the old man."
So the door, it doesn't take very long. You're,
Mm.
really just a minute or two, and you're up to the 35th floor. And ding, the doors come open. In front of you is literally a large room, more or less like a cube farm. I don't know if you've ever seen that, where it's
Yep.
all cubicles. Looks like there's some offices on the far end, maybe some off to your right, but this is all basically mainly one big room on this floor, all cubicles. And Michael steps off the elevator. He's like, "Welcome to the IEC sales department."
All right.
Now, what you never told me? What do you want? What is here for you?
Paradox walks off and taps Scotty on the shoulder, and then she gets on her internal agent and says, "Sebastian, you there?"
Yes, I am. What can I do for you, agent?
Where's this item located?
I am having some difficulty getting an exact location on the item.
And Scotty on the kind of comms goes, "Well, we're here already. Do we want to bet on the off chance Mr. Hunt knows where what we're looking for, the black box? Might be able to help us find it."
And kind of he's Paul's looking at both of them, and he joins in on the conversation. Yeah, and then he'll know exactly what we came here to get.
Listen, we can deal. I got something that I'll deal with him afterwards. He won't remember anything.
Mission
All right.
protocol
That's for
dictates
later.
absolute secrecy.
It's your risk, Scotty.
Trust me. I got this.
All right.
And Scotty turns to Mr. Hunt and says, "No," he's talking out loud now. He's like, "Looking for a black box that's on this floor."
Come again?
It's a black box. It was supposedly crash landed somewhere around outside of Night City. Came from an orbital satellite relay of some sort.
You're talking about the
They brought it back
satellite junk.
here.
What
And
would you want for that? It's garbage.
It's none of your business, but we want it. So where is it?
Did she always talk like this?
Pretty much.
As long as I've known her. Anyway, if you don't know what that is, then surely you know where they keep the important shit on this floor, right?
Yes, I know where they keep the important shit, but this is the thing that you're asking for. That's not important.
That's fine. We just want it. So tell
Okay,
us where it is.
All of this, I risked my career, and he kind of turns and is walking off and complaining. I risked my entire career for this some bullshit. Want to get to black box?
So Paul kind of reaches out before he can get too far and kind of grabs him by the scruff of his suit jacket. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I am gonna roll persuasion. Excuse me. Let's give that a roll. See what hey, all right. That is a 26.
Okay.
And he looks at him.
Okay.
He's like, "Look, you got us this far. Just answer the simple question: where do you guys keep the, as you call it, satellite debris? Where do you guys keep those black boxes?"
So this guy with that roll, he looks a little startled at first when you grab him, and grab him by the jacket, basically.
Yeah, he
Imagine
just kind of
you're kind of
reaches out,
pulling
grabs him by the, yep, pulls him right
Yeah.
back, turns it to face him, just stares down at him because Paul is significantly taller than he is. It's like, look, he says it with really just a calm voice.
Lost you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Paul looks down at him because there is a significant height difference between him and Mr. Hunt. And he's like, look, just,
Shrinking.
I mean, Paul's like 6'5".
Gotcha.
So he's not a small man. So he looks down at him. He's like, look, just tell us where the black box is, where you guys keep them. And then this is all over for you.
Did anyone ever tell you you have beautiful eyes?
This guy's like, no, not that he mentioned it. They do.
I will shoot you in the face. I will shoot you in the face.
The guy was complimenting you. Come on.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you. But I'll shoot him in the face too.
It's one of your few redeeming qualities. I'm gonna call you Mr. Pretty Eyes from now on.
Oh God. Paradox just pinches the bridge of her nose and just looks like totally annoyed with this entire exchange.
Black box room. Where is it?
It is here. Well, you have to let go of me first.
So Paul literally doesn't let go of him, but he kind of shifts him around and pushes him in the direction. Start walking.
I was walking. You have
Man's
to work
about
on
to
your
die.
technique because you're awful. Awful. You're no good at this.
Oh, so you've been kidnapped before, I see. Okay. Makes sense.
Surprised I didn't blow your fucking head off.
What's wrong with her and all of you? Anyway, here, we'll go and get the junk for you. Why would you want to risk your life for some garbage? I mean, there's garbage all over the city. Just go find some other garbage. And he just
Well,
keeps walking.
not the job, my friend.
Takes you to a room. Stops outside the door. It actually has a hand scanner to get into this room where the garbage is at.
Mm-hmm.
Sticks his hand on the hand scanner, scans his hand, beeps and comes up unauthorized entry. Denied. Michael, he looks at it for a minute. He's like, I don't understand what is going on. And he tries it again. It scans his hand. Comes up unauthorized entry denied.
You use the wrong hand there, buddy?
That's always this hand. What?
The Paul kind of reaches over, grabs his hand, wipes it on his shirt.
What hand to use, right?
Paul reaches over, grabs the hand, wipes it on like his, Hunt's suit jacket, kind of looks at it, makes sure it's clean, slaps it back on the thing.
Ah, yes, that's going to help. It's clean hands, right? So he puts his hand back on there, scans it. Unauthorized entry denied.
Paradox gets on the internal comms again and says, Sebastian, can't get in. You got something to help us get in?
Paul does not look pleased at all.
Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can bypass these locks.
Treated like an NES cartridge. Yep. Get out the Q-tips. Just clean. The good old days.
Blow it out.
Anything.
Just blow it off. There you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So a few seconds later, the door beeps and it says entry authorized, and the door goes open.
Paul looks at him. See, all you had to do was clean your hands.
I didn't even touch it. What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Paul pushes him into the room and kind of like pushes him off to the side. And he looks over at Scotty. Watch him.
You don't have to push me around, you know. I agreed to help you.
You got pretty eyes.
Paradox just shakes her head and looks at Hunt and says, What club were you going to, by the way?
The Excalibur.
Okay. Good to know.
Why?
All right.
Why would you want to know what club I'm going to?
So we can get drinks later on.
Oh, you guys are really bad at this.
Paul kind of goes over the comms like, all right, Sebastian, what are we looking for? Is there a serial number, ID, something? What do we got? Because I'm looking at a room full of
literally
pretty much scrap metal.
What you are looking at is a room full of metal shelving units with boxes. And it's there's probably like 7 rows of these, and each row is about 30 feet long.
Oh boy. Gotta rob you later. I mean, what? So Paul, so he's like, all right, what am I looking for? Is there a serial number or case number?
The item should be dated.
All right.
September
what date?
23rd. September 23rd of 2024.
2024. Damn.
September 3rd of okay. Cool.
See,
I
told you this is junk. You're here to get junk. I don't understand why you would want this garbage.
Yeah, you don't need to understand. You need to stand there and shut the fuck up. So Paul kind of starts walking down the aisles, and he starts kind of checking to see if there's like some system, oldest to most recent to oldest, whatever there is to see.
Okay.
Paradox joins him in the search.
So, go ahead.
I guess while those two get to searching, this guy just looks at Mr. Hunt. It's like, you know how these things are sorted, right?
I don't spend much time in here, no.
You get an idea, though, right?
I suppose.
All right. December 23rd. 23rd? Is that what you said?
September.
Yeah, September 23rd,
September.
2024.
September 24th. September 24th, 2024. 24. Find it.
So he goes and starts looking. For you other two that are already looking, I need you to roll a conceal reveal objects roll for me, please.
All right, not a problemo. Yeah, of course.
Nope.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I will drop 1 point of luck to make that a 17.
Paul, you think you're on the right path. I mean, you're finding some dates, but the dates that you're finding are like 2050.
All right. So,
Um,
in what direction? So, I'm assuming is it as he's moving down I guess the particular aisle, is it going from front to back, most recent to oldest?
Seems like it.
Okay, so it's a little. So it's as he's doing it, he's kind of marking off the things. He can kind of again. All of this is all over the internal comms. He's like, it looks like the older shit's gonna be in the back. I got 2050 here, December. So just go to the next aisle. Keep
And
moving back.
Paradox, you're completely lost.
That's
Fucking good are you?
threats. That's what she's good for.
Apparently.
Threats.
Okay.
But she follows his direction and keeps on searching, even though she has no clue what the fuck she's looking for.
All right. So Scotty, in the meantime, Michael leads you down to the 6th aisle and he's kind of walking down through, looking at the boxes.
So I guess he's going to be kind of looking around with Mr. Hunt, trying to find the right dates that things are organized by.
Okay.
Should roll a conceal reveal object.
Sure.
That is a 17.
All right. Now roll a perception roll.
Perception. Oh god. That's a 9.
Oh,
Some dust.
Okay.
I got some dust in my eye.
We're gonna need to give Scotty a little boost here, ladies and germs. Come on.
It's gonna need a lot of boost to make that work. I don't know.
You got any luck there, buddy?
I have like 1.
Oh god.
is it under Scotty or the rat? That's the
Got to
question.
put that. No, it's Scotty. Like that.
Is it working when Ares does it? Because it looks like
He didn't. He
tried.
missed the.
You gotta get
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You have to put the exclamation point in front of both parts.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. It looks like.
Now it's on.
Is that going through right there?
Hold on a second. Let me change that. I think
Typos like a king. Man,
typos like a
that's
king.
Greg right there. He's the typo king right there. Look at our last stream title for the Bureau. The plore thickens.
Did I do that? Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Or is all right. Anyway, I'm gonna have to have somebody else do those for me. All right, so we'll set this at 2.
That is 4.
So he's got
So
13.
I swear it's like working for everyone but Ares.
So, yeah, Ares apparently doesn't have any credit.
should have.
Oh.
which is
It looks
wrong
like that
because he has
last-
2,300. Or
Looks like the
Mhm.
last one he did should have worked, right?
Like
Yeah.
1800.
yeah, he has 1,800 now, so he has plenty of cred. Looks like it's not even working for you, Raz.
Well, it's because Greg's not using the capital, right?
No, it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
that is.
You don't need to use capital.
Oh, you don't?
Oh.
Is it not case sensitive?
R
Ooh.
+2. Got it.
Go ahead, Nugget.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it might be case sensitive.
Could be. Did it work?
Nope.
Huh. Technical difficulties. There,
Oh,
there we
there
go.
you got it. Okay.
Yeah, it is case sensitive.
Huh.
Oddly enough, I'm looking at it right now. But okay.
Go ahead and do that.
All right. So
Okay.
who are we helping? Adds a space.
So that's 6. So it's a 15.
All right. So you got a 15 for Scotty. Okay. So, Scotty, you, as you're going through these boxes, you start to realize that the dates that you're in are like, 2026. It seems like maybe you might be close. You kind of, dip down looking at the boxes, and Michael's still standing up. And from there, we're going to go back over to Nyx.
She's probably just still searching like a goof, not
Okay.
getting anywhere.
So give me another roll.
Let's see. Yeah, that's an 11.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
Let me
still.
see if I can give you some.
Man.
Go ahead. Burn up
See,
those points.
Let's see. Let's see if I can get the code right this time. +2. There we go.
Alright. So it looks like 6. That is a 17.
All right, so you're getting the hang of the how the system is set up, the dating and all of that stuff, and you're realizing that you're pretty far off where you're at. Dates seem to be going up to your right and down to your left, and you're still somewhere in that 2050 era.
Okay, she peeks her head out from behind the shelf and looks down at Scotty and she says, "Yo, Bill, what number are you at?"
2026. Pretty close over here.
But at this point, you guys are in separate aisles, by the way.
They're
Yeah,
close
but-
enough to hear each other, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Paradox will take off and start jogging over to where Scotty and Hunt are.
Okay. Paul?
All right, Paul joins them. Heads in that direction as well. He actually stops for a moment. So basically, how like you walk into the room. Obviously, you walk into the room. There's a door, and then there's just 7 shelves. No, I guess there's just 7 rows of shelving.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, so he kind of walks to the edge of the aisle, kind of looks over at the door, kind of making sure no one was there, and walks back towards the 6th aisle. I think is where they were.
All right, now back to you, Scotty. So you're
And with that, I'll be right
feeling
back.
like you're right in the ballpark. Obviously, Nick's just called out to you. I need you to roll that perception check one more time.
Sorry, what was that? Perception check?
Yep.
Okay. Perception. Bland.
Nice.
That is a 27.
Ooh, big boy. Big boy
That 10
perception.
bonus.
All right, so you hear Michael pull something out of one of the boxes.
Kind of looks over at Michael. Let's go. What you got there? You find it?
All right, so I'm gonna have you roll evasion.
Okay. Man, really gonna pull some shit?
Is Paradox in
Or
the
is-
area at this point?
Where was that?
Oh no.
Oh, you really just rolled a nat 10 on me, didn't you?
I
How
did.
Yep.
dare you? But what if I rolled a nat 10 back? No, I didn't.
It's
I did not. I got a 21.
Against a 30.
Yeah. A little
All
too
right.
much to try to boost through it.
So
Against the 30. Hold on. We got streak at the burn.
That's 5 boosts.
You got no luck, do you?
I got 1.
Use it.
Oh, 1 luck isn't good.
and unlike our personal game, luck is 1 for 1, not 1 for 2.
Oh, it's 1-1.
Oh, we're doing 1 to 1. Okay. So yeah, definitely. Luck definitely not enough.
All right, so you got a +3 at this point. And it would appear that I lost Parallax again.
I don't think I'm making this one.
Probably not. But we tried. So what did Hunt pull out? He pulled out a piece, didn't he?
Maybe try and bang me on the head with something.
I'm gonna have you. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll a brawling roll real quick, Scotty.
A brawling?
Yep.
Not my strong suit, but nat 10 can always fix anything. A 19. Since the boost from before didn't matter, can I carry that over to this where it does matter? Okay, well then, I guess that's just a plain 19.
A fart in the chat, I see.
What a way to
Do we have
announce
farts
your
coming in?
presence.
Absolutely.
I approve.
Welcome.
Assert dominance from the very start.
I respect it.
We are all right with farts here, I guess.
What's up, St. George? How you doing, man?
It's just a bodily function. It's fine.
And why not? We've already talked about all of the other bodily functions tonight, I think. So,
Yep.
All right. So, Scotty, you now have what feels like 2 prongs right at the back of your neck.
Two prongs.
Two prongs.
Does it feels like it's stabbing in, or rather like constricting?
It's cold metal on your neck. And Michael says, "Hold very still. I don't want to hurt you, but I will."
You know, there are 2 more of us, right?
And
frankly,
and you're going to
they're
let
not
me
even the
walk
biggest
away,
fan
right?
of me.
I'm not the biggest fan of you either, but right now you're
Yeah,
all I have.
exactly. They honestly probably wouldn't give 2 shits if I died. So I honestly don't have that much value of a hostage, my man. Like, Come on, this really isn't the smartest decision.
Just shut up. Get up.
Right? He stands up.
Okay, so Paradox, as you're coming around the corner, you see Scotty standing up, and Michael has a machine, basically like a hand device that is held against the back of his neck. And if you want to, you can do a check to see if you can identify what this is.
Sure. Let's see what that is first.
All right, I'm just gonna have you roll basic tech.
Okay, hopefully my sheet will load. So I'm just having all sorts of internet issues tonight.
All right. In the meantime, Paul, you are also coming around. Yes, red. It's a hybrid, actually, of red. It is based mainly on the red system, but we've actually developed quite a bit of our own piece to this, as far as injury tables, weapon mods, things like that.
It's a 25.
Excellent. It's a bit of a hybrid between red and Cyberpunk 2020.
Yeah.
All right, so you're 25. You know that this is a plasma knife that he's holding to the back of Scotty's neck.
How far away is she from Mike?
We'll say 15 feet.
All right. She's going to run and try and tackle him.
Run and try and tackle him. Okay. Paul?
So Paul's coming around the corner and kind of seeing all this go down.
Yeah, you see Nyx take off running down this aisle. You see Scotty standing up, and Michael has something held to the back of his neck. Would you like to roll a check to see, basic tech, to see if you can tell what it is?
Well, sure, why not?
Yeah, you don't have a clue.
Oh no, I wasn't what I was trying to do. I was the wrong thing.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go. Finally loaded.
You rolled paint, draw, and sculpt.
Yeah,
You can tell what he's looking at, but he's going to draw it.
the whatchamacallit was lagging, but
Now we figured out what his job was as a lawman. He was the sketch artist.
Yeah, that's actually a cool idea for like a lawman. Have a high drawing skill, like be your job.
That'd be fun.
Yep.
That's actually a good idea right there.
All right, so
15.
So you know that you don't really know exactly what this is, but you do recognize that this looks like orbital tools. This isn't something that is common.
Mm-hmm.
You've probably seen these things used. I'm going to say former criminal cases where psychopaths, Maelstrom maybe, would have used used something like this. They're definitely designed to work in outer space, so you can just imagine what it does.
Yeah, Paul pulls his sidearm and levels it up at the pain in the ass. He's like, I kind of expected this. He says it more to himself than anything else.
Okay. Scotty. So here you are. The pleasant gentleman that you guys kidnapped, who helped you get into the building, is now holding something to your neck. And Nyx is charging after the two of you. And it looks like Paul's pointing his gun in your direction.
What kind of like, and what kind of grasp does this thing have on my neck, or is it just pressed against the back
It's
of
just
it?
pressed against the back of your neck. And it literally feels like two prongs.
Okay, so it doesn't have me like in its grasp. It's just pressed against the back.
Yep.
Let's see here. What can it do? I mean, Nyx is already like charging, right? So I guess trying to talk isn't the best idea since she's already going into action. So, what would be the best skill to use here? Can I just go for like an evasion roll to just get out, quickly move out of the way of the thing since it doesn't have a grasp on me?
Well, since he won the brawling check, then you would have to outbrawl him to be able to do any type of maneuver like that. So it'd have to be brawling.
Okay, could I, instead of brawling, use contortionist to first just twist my body out of his grasp?
Roll it.
All right, let's go.
Interesting.
And that is a 23.
Welcome to the circus sideshow.
Jeez, seriously.
Go.
I swear if he rolls another nat 10 on me.
Oh. Unless somebody wants to give me a +2. Couple +2s would help. Or a reroll.
Nah.
A reroll.
Nah.
Listen, I'm fine with people giving enemies the boost, but not when it's against me, all right?
Alright, so you managed to slide out of his grasp. And as you do so, you hear a click and a humming noise. Nyx?
She's
up.
just still gonna try and tackle him.
Okay, roll your brawling.
Ew. That's a 16. That's not good. How much luck do I have? I think I have 2 left.
Yes, this man is secretly a brawling master.
We have 2 luck left, guys. This isn't good.
Gonna use it?
Yeah, you can use
I'm
it.
seeing if somebody will help me out.
Let's see if I have any more street cred
I am
left.
thinking. I am thinking. I am missing something. Do you have your street cred counter down in the bottom right corner underneath chat?
Yep. Ares is low on street cred. I think.
I'm not
Is that
seeing it.
Is that
There
a
you go.
hint?
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
don't.
there's- Okay, so 2 more. Okay. Oh, nice. All right, so
Okay, guys are cleaning
that makes
Nyx,
it a
or cleaning Ares out.
20.
There you go, Ares. You got plenty now. All right. So what does that put you at?
I think she's got +4. Oh, did we lose her?
We lost her again.
Oh no. Hey guys, it's your boy. Technical difficulties. Back at it again.
You guys thought you got rid of me.
But I think with her +4, that puts her at a 20.
Okay, so she'll have to handle that once she gets.
Yeah, Aries got it right.
And thank you very much for the follow.
You know, you're quiet the whole day, and when it's time for me to stream, you want the attention.
There she is.
It's like pets know. They just know.
I
And you're like,
apologize.
you're doing something important.
I have
You're
no
all right.
idea what's
Welcome
going on with my internet. But that's a 20.
Glad you
We
like
got
it.
her back. And
All
with a
right.
20.
20. You miss. Oh, okay.
All that build up. Aw.
All right. So you tackle him. And yep. All right. All right. So you tackle him. The two of you fall to the ground. Scotty, you are temporarily saved between your quick thinking and contortionism and Nick's tackling Michael. Paul, you're up.
Paul's gonna walk over while he's tackled and try to kick the whatever the fuck it is out of his hand if he's still holding it.
Okay.
Is he
Roll.
still holding it, and what role would you like
He's-
me to do?
He is still holding it. Well, what are you gonna try to? You're gonna try to just knock it out of his hand, so that would be a brawling roll to take his weapon.
All right, brawling it is. It's gonna be a 16. Wee's gonna slap 2 luck on that. Make it an 18. Jesus
No,
Christ!
sir. As a matter of fact, with
It's
that
ridiculous. That's some bullshit.
I
Now,
don't know if that
surely-
counts now. Not that it matters. Now that I'm looking at the roll.
what's that?
Dang it. I gave Paul 2. That doesn't really matter.
Gotcha. You're all
It's
right.
20.
You're all right.
That's a 20.
Now, surely he can't resist as easily since he's grappled by Nyx, right?
Right.
Can I give myself a +2 to make it a 22?
No, you cannot give yourself a +2.
And
Nah.
No. All right.
The rolls
so
are better than they usually are, knock on wood.
you miss. You're not able to grab onto him. Nyx, roll your brawling.
All right. Let's see if this kicks me off again. Hopefully not. But we'll see. Brawling. It is a 20.
Okay. So you feel him struggling against you, and he jerks his right hand where the weapon is in, and he drops the weapon. Scotty, you're up.
Scotty kind of goes back over to him and goes, "Thought you had me, didn't you? Little did you know, I'm double jointed, asshole. I can squeeze out of anything, all right?" And he's gonna take out a pair of handcuffs and just try to cuff the guy.
Okay.
Now we know the real reason why he's called the Rat.
seriously.
Contortionist, baby.
All right. So now you have Michael handcuffed.
Okay. So Paul kind of looks over at him and fucking pistol whips the shit out of him.
Wait, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, just fucking bashes him in the face with the butt of his revolver. What did I tell you? He's calm as shit. Other than that little outburst, like, what did I tell you?
So is that like multiple bashes or what? What is that? I
No,
mean,
just
bash
one
the shit
good
out.
fucking smack upside the head.
Odd or even?
Even Steven.
So tell us
It-
what that looks like.
So they have him handcuffed, right? And I guess they
At this point, yeah.
so yeah. So Paul kind of grabs him by. Does he have hair?
He does. He has hair.
Okay, so Paul grabs him by the hair with one hand and just takes the butt of him, wham, kind of right on the bridge of the nose. I'm assuming it snaps. There's no. I don't know. I'm not gonna roll for that. He breaks his fucking nose. It's like I told you. You behave yourself, you end up just fine. You try to hurt my friend here.
All right.
Now what am I gonna do with you?
You knock him out. He's out.
He's out cold.
This guy's just like,
Oh no.
nice job, pretty eyes.
Fuck it.
Paradox just looks at both of them and says, he has to look like he's not been beat up when we get out of here. You realize we have to walk through that fucking lobby again, right?
Don't look at me. Look at him. We have him safely detained. And then he went and pistol whipped the guy. Look, I was going to find the thing. I'm going to find the thing. He kind of goes back over to the kind of where he was before, where he was close, and just tries to find the black box as quick as he can.
Okay.
So Paul is gonna he's gonna kind of reach into his jacket. He has a little kind of personal med kit in there. He's gonna try to patch him up a little bit. We'll wake him up once we're done fucking finding what we need to find. Where is my... There it is.
Yeah, I think
17.
you're right. I agree with you on that one, Aries. Paul has Pretty Eyes has anger issues.
He just does. He likes things simple. Okay, he likes things simple. You do what you say. You do what you're told. That's it. That's it. And this man did not do what he was told, so
All right.
we had to learn a lesson.
So Nix, you're kind of underneath this at this point because you had tackled him to the floor. Scotty
Exactly.
handcuffed him, and then like almost over the top of you, Paul walks up and just pistol whips this guy, butt of the gun right to the face, breaks his nose, so there's now blood on you from his nose, and he's out cold, laying on top of you. And Paul's like trying to doctor him at this point.
Pulled out a band-aid, slapping that shit on.
Once Paul has them all patched up, Nyx just kind of pushes him off so that he kind of just rolls onto the floor, and she gets up and kind of brushes herself off and just looks at the both of them and just like, you're fucking idiots.
Don't
Good
fuck with Paul's
Lord.
money.
We're professionals.
That's right, we are.
Like, she just looks at Scotty and she says, you better find that thing fast because we got to get this dude awake and back in that lobby in like no time. So hurry the
Yeah,
fuck
actually, based on all of the goings on, Paul kind of checks the time. Considering they only had a half hour before security decides to get involved.
You're well, I mean, you haven't actually been up here all that long, so you probably have about 15 minutes left.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
But he did say you need to be back down in the lobby in 30 minutes. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have 15 left.
like 10. Go with 10.
Yeah, I guess this guy's just like working on it. It was pretty close, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long. So he kind of continues the search.
Okay, roll again.
All right, conceal reveal object. Oh,
Yeah.
baby. That's a 30.
All right, man, you find a box that has a weird looking serial number on it. It's kind of heavy. But it is dated September 24th, 2024.
Is this box perhaps black?
No,
Or is it like a cardboard box that I
it's-
gotta...
yeah, it's a cardboard box.
Okay. Okay, Scotty's gonna...
Take the whole thing? I mean,
No, he's gonna open the cardboard box.
Professionals, that's right. We're professionals, baby.
you open up the box, and there are 6 pieces of tech in this box. 4 of them are black. To answer that question for you,
And I assume all 4 of the black things are rather box-like in structure.
2 of them are.
2 are. So, okay, narrowing it down. So there are 2 black boxes. He's like, he kind of looks at them both, like takes them both out of the box. He's just kind of looking over for any kind of like distinguishing factors between the 2.
They're heavy. They're not light. They're heavy.
Like, how big are these boxes? Is it like you have to use kind of like 2 hands to lift one, or is it like 1 hand?
Probably. I mean, it's figure they probably weigh around 30 pounds, maybe 35 pounds each.
Okay.
They're heavy.
Okay.
They're not
Just kind of
big. It's more of a mass issue.
okay. And do they have any kind of like? I guess he pulls them both out. It's like, all right, it's one of these 2. He's kind of looking them over, see if there's any kind of like serial identification number or whatever he can use to try to distinguish the one he needs from the one he doesn't.
Okay, I'm going to have you roll your basic tech for that. And
Ooh,
Nix.
basic tech. Oh no.
Nyx is going to. Oh no. She's gonna go help Scotty out.
Oh,
See if she
okay.
can help out.
Never mind.
Are you crawling out from underneath Michael, or?
She's already out from underneath him.
Okay.
She stood up and like brushed herself off and looked disapprovingly at Scotty and Paul.
Scotty didn't do nothing.
That's exactly it. He didn't do nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's gonna try and identify it. Hopefully this works. I feel like every time I use my sheet, I get kicked off.
So then I'm gonna have you roll a basic tech roll. Paul. You're up.
So Paul kind of walks over to, or rather, he's still standing over Michael. So he kind of grabs him by the scruff of his jacket, pulls him into a kind of a seated position, even though the guy's knocked out. Kind of leans him against the shelf.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. He kind of stands over him, kind of tapping his thigh with the muzzle of his revolver. He honestly, he's deciding whether or not he's going to kill him.
Alrighty then. Anger issues.
Paul might have anger issues. He doesn't like his plans to be disturbed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's cutting into his Chinese. What? Whoa.
That's a 9.
Nyx looks absolutely confused, and she just take both of them.
Right. Yeah, that's a fantastic idea.
It's cutting into his lo mein and TV time. It's kind of why he's a little cranky.
All right.
And then Nyx will then plan to look for just like a normal looking office box and like a stack of blank papers.
Okay. Well, you find most of the boxes up in this room they're file boxes.
Is there any that are unmarked?
Yeah.
Okay, she grabs one of those and looks to Scotty and says, put them in here.
Got it. He just puts both of the 2 boxes in there.
Yep.
Okay.
And then when she gets the chance, she's going to pile on a bunch of blank papers on it and then pass the box to Paul.
And Paul kind of just takes the box. Like, all right, let's
All right.
go wake that guy up and let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
How you gonna wake him up?
Guess first Scotty's gonna go over to where his body is and just kind of like lightly slap the face, like, hey, you alive?
Odd or even?
Even Steven never fails. And that's a 6.
What the? We didn't have to do that.
You know, I kind of agree with you, but at the same time, you kind of deserved it for pulling that stunt. Look, we're almost done. Look, that's the good thing. That's the good news right now, all right? We're almost done. This is almost all over.
What the hell is that? He's like licking his upper lip a little. He's like, you bloody git! You broke my fucking nose.
I did not, okay? Wasn't me. But, I mean, look, you're a Corpo, right? You can get that thing fixed up like bright as new, all right? That's nothing, right? So, what we're going to do now is just get out of here.
All
And
right,
then we all go
take
our ways.
these off of me. Take these cuffs off of me.
Once we get to the elevator, all right? Once we're at the elevator and we're getting ready to go back out.
Unless you want to carry me to the elevator.
Paul's looking at it. He's just staring at him. And he's still just tapping his revolver against his leg.
With the box in your hands?
Oh, well, yeah, no, that's right. He does have a box in his hands, right? So he has that holstered, and he's like, it's kind of weighing it, looking at him.
Paul does need some noodles, Aries. I think you're right. Anger issues.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
do we really need him? It's kind of... he's hangry, right? Yeah, he's hungry.
He's going to be like, Carrie, you don't look like no princess to me. Come on. And he kind of like pulls him by the kind of like back of the shirt to help him stand up.
Okay.
Like, come on, I'll get them off you once we're at the elevator.
Okay.
Paradox looks over at Paul and like kind of interprets what he's thinking, weighing his options. And she just says, yes, we do need him.
All right. Fair enough. They kind of...
Just then, Sebastian comes over your internal. You have 3 minutes to get back to the lobby.
We're moving, Sebastian.
To get back to the lobby.
Paul kind of tilts his head to the left a little bit, like...
lobby.
Is he wigging out again? God damn it.
Yeah, let's just get back downstairs. And as they walk back to the elevator, Paul grabs again the back of Michael's jacket, kind of stops him for a quick second, and takes the box and like rubs it in his face to get blood smeared on it. It's like, okay, yeah, that'll pass. Kind of pushes him back towards the elevator.
Okay. So you guys hop in the elevator.
Hey, Lisa, he says to Nyx, using the name that he gave her for this bit. It's like, wanna help him get cleaned up just a little bit?
I thought her name was Sally.
Yeah, Sally Lisa, last name.
Yeah, I go by my middle name. She says as she untucks her shirt, rips off a little bit of it, and then tucks it back in and starts wiping his face.
This guy's semi-delirious at this point. I mean, he got pistol whipped in the face, broken nose. He just had somebody cram a box in his face, wiping on his broken nose. You're like ripping a piece of your shirt, and he just kind of catches that out of the corner of his eye, and he's like, "Oh yeah, take it all off, baby."
With that
Paul
kind of,
Paul
she
looks
licks.
at Paradox like, "Huh? You sure? You sure I can't hit him with this?" He's giving it like he holds the box up like.
She licks the fabric kind of like a mom would, and then rubs it on his face, and she says, "Not yet. You can later."
All right. So you're in the elevator. Are you taking the cuffs off?
Just gotta get them
yeah,
off.
I mean that's what he said. It's like, all right now, Mr. Hunt. He's got speaking nice and calmly because he can tell the guy's a little delirious. I'm taking the cuffs off you now. You just need to do the little beep 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 into the elevator and take us back down to ground floor. All right?
And then we'll take you to Excalibur.
Get you nice and toasted.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right. You're all fucked. Anyway. And he presses a button, and the doors go closed. Ground floor. Elevator starts going down.
Paradox kind of takes Mike's arm and kind of wraps it around her shoulder, kind of holding him up, and she's like, "Hey, Bill, over there, why don't you come help me carry this guy out? Let Paul do all the talking."
You realize that's kind of my thing, right?
I don't care. Paul's
Okay.
got the box with the blood on it. He's got to explain.
Then give me the box.
No.
I'm better get myself out of trouble than he is. He got us in a
No.
bunch of trouble with that pistol whip right there.
Paul hands the box over to the rat, and then moves over to help. What's her face? A Paradox hold up the moron who he's really getting tired of.
Thank you, pretty eyes. All right.
I'm gonna kill you.
All right. Now, I assume he did this so we could say that he fell, took a tumble, and smacked his face on thing, right?
Pretty much. You're a fucking
right.
genius.
I know. Thank you for realizing. Anyway, I got this. Don't worry.
Okay. You guys do notice that the security cameras are on. You get to the bottom floor, and the elevator doors open up. Walk on. I assume you're just going to march out, or...
I mean, unless someone else has any other idea, I guess we start walking in until we inevitably catch the attention of the guards out there.
Paradox looks over at Paul and uses her internal comms and internally says, "Now look concerned for this dude."
Paul puts on the best concerned look that he's got.
I don't imagine that looking genuine.
So does Paradox, and she's like patting Mike's chest and saying, "It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get you to the hospital. It's fine."
Yeah, next time you let us do the heavy lifting.
Better not be a fucking next time.
Shh.
I
Don't talk. Don't talk. Just don't talk. You're fine.
We know. Well,
What are you going to do if I talk? Huh? You've already broken my nose and sullied my pride and my dignity and
we can take your fucking life. How about you shut up?
Who's this fucking guy anyway?
All right, look, Mr. Hunt. We're almost through with this. We're at the home stretch, all right, for both us and you. And when we're done, as I said, we got a person who'll cover our tracks. They'll never know that you were involved in this. You'll keep your job.
Your person better start working because it looks like the security is on in the building. We're on the cameras now.
He kind of looks up, goes,
And as he says that,
that's intentional. You know, he works in mysterious ways. All right.
Paul comes over the internal comms. He's like, "Hey, Sebastian, are you taking care of this fucking cameras and the recordings? Because we need to disappear."
Paradox's look of concern looks genuine now. And she says, let's just get the fuck out of here, man.
Yep, let's just, Mr. Hunt, you play it cool. We'll be cool, and we'll get this sorted. All right, we just need to get past these guards. We'll get this all cleared up.
So as you're rounding the corner by the security desk, the same guard that greeted you before looks up, sees you. He's basically just standing behind the desk. He's reading through, maybe looking at something on the computer.
Yep. It's like, hey, bud. Yeah, it seems our client wanted to be helpful and decided to get himself knocked around a little bit. Yeah.
By that, he means he took a slip and face planted into a box. We were trying to get this to the associate offices. Mr. Hunt took a little tumble. He's got a bit on the nose, you know. We'll be taking him to the hospital.
No one said anything about removing property. That you cannot take that from this property.
Are you questioning Mr. Hunt's decision right now? Because he could have your job, all right?
He looks at Mr. Hunt and looks back to you like, what the fuck? And pulls his sidearm.
Paradox kind of taps on the box and like, it's just a bunch of papers. It's for taxes.
Roll.
Oh, persuasion.
Can I also roll persuasion to help this kind of story?
Go for it.
You know what? I'll toss my hat into that persuasion pool. I'd fuck not.
All right. I rolled a 22.
Okay.
Just waiting for this sheet to load.
Ooh, I rolled a 19 with a nat 10. All right.
Nice.
Sorry.
Will we actually bullshit our way through it?
Come on, sheet. You can do it.
If you're having trouble, I can roll with you. Roll for you if you know your mod.
I think it's just an 8.
An 8? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me roll that. 17 with a 9. About as good as you can get.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Okay, he is walking out from behind the counter. He's got his sidearm in hand. It looks like it's definitely a pistol, but it looks like it's a smart gun. So it definitely looks like it is linked to his palm. And as he's walking around there, I mean, he seems like he's following along with what you're saying. He looks at the box, sees the blood on the box. He looks at Mr. Hunt, and he's like, hey, "Are you all right, Mr. Hunt?" And puts his hand to his ear. Yeah. Okay. And looks back at you and raises the pistol up at you.
Who?
At the three of you. I have to detain you.
Whoa! What's going on here, man? We got to. First of all, he wants his property taken out of here, and obviously we got to get him to the ER or urgent care or something. He's a little banged up, man. He's gonna go see the missus at Excalibur. Can't go looking like that.
Set Mr. Hunt down on the bench there, and you three can join him.
At this point, Scotty just kind of starts approaching Lil. He's like, "Look, man, or I guess he's got the box in his arms. She's like, look, man, all right, we ain't up to no funny business. We just told you what's going on, and frankly, if this shit don't get to the associate offices like Mr. Hunt needs, he's gonna be in some deep shit, and then so will you.
Tax evasion, bro. It's not good.
And
Shit.
and I assume that he's how close has Scotty gotten? And he takes a few steps forward.
He's when you get within 10 feet of him, I mean that gun is trained on you.
He's like, look, all right, calm. Look, my hands are kind of full, buddy. I ain't gonna do shit to you. And
Why don't
actually,
you just go sit down and shut up?
is this guy the only guy that's here right now?
No, there's another one behind the desk.
Okay, and in the internal agent, Scotty just asks, "All right, is it time to do shit?"
Sebastian, are you there?
Nothing.
Fuck.
We doing shit?
Fucking Paul's like, fuck. Oh, there's only two of them, but if that guy gets off that fucking alarm, we're gonna have a whole swarm of people getting on our ass. Fuck. Yeah, let's go.
All right, and he goes, "Look, man, I promise we're not up to anything bad. You just gotta lower the gun." And as he says that, revealing a fun bit of cyber tech he has, as one of his pupils seems to dilate, and it dilates a lot, and then fuck, something shoots out of his eye, and yeah, I'm shooting a little dart at him.
Roll.
Okay,
Oh.
let's see. Where is it? There it is. It's not using the ammo type it's saying here.
Okay.
So I think we talked about the armor mod not affecting it, so that turns it to an 18. And I'm gonna spend a luck to make it 19. And if any helpful person wants to give me a boost to help this work,
One.
Looks like somebody already did.
All right, so that is a 21. That's
Our
23.
Amania's out there giving bonuses too now, I see.
oh, okay. So I guess with the 20,
25.
I mean, we didn't need that much, I don't think, but very much
Fuck
appreciate
it.
it.
Fuck it.
So-
we gotta use it.
All right.
Give me
And,
some
what-
bonuses too, you know.
What Scotty used was a sleep dart.
Odd or even.
Oh.
God, why you gotta do this? Even Steve.
Hey.
There we go. A 4. As I say, never fails.
All right. So you managed to drop him. What's next?
Scotty's running. Jump
Take
guy,
off running?
he's taking off.
Paul?
Paul kind of tosses Hunt over his shoulder and takes off after Scotty.
Nix?
Same. Quick question. Can she call the car to them?
No. It's not actually
Ah.
your car. Sorry about that.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the off the scenes piece to this. Is the team started out by stealing a car, so
Stealing.
well, sort of stealing.
Tactically acquiring. You
Yeah,
don't know what you're talking about.
tactical acquiring.
It's on loan, I guess you could say.
Hmm. There you go.
So what are you doing then? You can't call the car to you.
She's just following. She's just following the boys.
So we're running to, I guess, the parking garage.
All right, so I am going to turn this one over to the audience. I'm going to take a 1 for odd, a 2 for even.
Oh no.
The first
Even
four,
Steven,
the
guys.
first 4 people that answer, or the first 4 answers I get.
Does that
Okay,
count if
one
it's
more.
coming from you, Rob?
You better fucking count.
No.
We're split down the
Even
middle
Steven,
here.
guys.
Split down
Even
the middle
Steven.
here.
Even Steven.
You know what we need to settle a tie? An odd or even roll. Where if it's
Oh,
odd,
no.
where if it's odd,
there
it's
we
odd.
go.
Or if it's even,
All
it's
right,
even.
so it is even. Yeah, okay.
Hey!
Oh. And the number is odd. It's a 3.
That's right. Thank you guys. Appreciate that.
You got
Beautiful.
lucky.
So, as you guys take off running, you hear an alarm go off. The lights turn to a red color, and you start hearing locks pop, and there's gates coming down in front of the doors. 3 of you seem to forget that I told you there's a second guy in the room behind the desk.
Yeah.
So with that, Paul, you're up.
So, do they make it to the doorway for the parking garage? For, I'm assuming, the security measures.
You heard the locks pop, so the gates are not all the way down yet, but you don't make it through the doors. No, you make it to the doors, sure.
And they're locked. Fantastic. So Paul, go. He's gonna pull out his fucking weapon and put 2 rounds into the locking mechanism.
Ooh, okay. Well, roll it for me.
All right. So we got.
Okay. And Scotty, you're up next with your box.
Let's see. This guy's. Does he have to have both hands full with the box, or is he able to kind of like tuck one under his, or tuck the box under his arm and still carry it firmly?
At this point, I mean, you know what a file box looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. These 2 things together are about 70 pounds. So
Ooh, that's heavy.
it's definitely not going to be an easy task to just tuck that big box under your arm with these 2 smaller things inside of it, which are going to move around. You're pretty much going to have to use both. Well, I mean, you can try, but you're going to be rolling an athletics check on everything you do.
Okay. I guess he's not gonna do that. Instead, he's I don't know. He's gonna try ringing Sebastian again. It's like, Sebastian, we need you. Boot the fuck back up, you piece of junk.
Swear to God, I'm gonna fucking delete that goddamn thing when we get back. He doesn't say that over the comp. He actually says that out loud, just in case.
Remember those, the agents, all you have to do is think things to use the agents. Remember that?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. I do too.
I guess Scotty's just gonna like lift one leg and just try to kick the door,
Okay.
hoping that I don't know if Paul's shots were able to loosen it up enough
Oh,
for a
he
good old
shoots it
kick.
for sure. Why don't you go ahead and roll your attack?
I guess a kick would just be a brawling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be a melee attack. So
I mean, if you want to call it a melee weapon, I certainly could. You know, in a way, a martial artist's body is a weapon.
oh boy. Here we go.
Christ.
No, I guess that's a brawling though.
Okay.
I got a 19.
All right. So I need the damage number, which
Oh right. My body, I think that's a 3d6. So let me roll that real quick. That is a 12.
all right. So between Paul shooting the inanimate object and you kicking the inanimate object, the door is open as the gate is coming down. Nix, you're up.
Oh boy. Nyx is going to try and see if she can help Scotty get that door open.
It's already open.
It just got open, but the gates like the way I say it, it's like the door itself has been opened, but I guess like the kind of like shutter gate is still lowering it, right?
Right.
Okay. So we can get through. We just gotta do it fast.
Okay. So she is then going to take the box from Scotty, take all the paper out of it, and just look at these two things and try to determine which one is the useless one.
It's an odd time to do that.
Okay.
But let's see.
I'm good with that. Roll basic tech.
Okay.
it's 10.
Scotty, will you roll it for me again? And I believe
All
it's an 8.
All right. That is a 13.
Okay.
Oh, shnikes.
If anybody got some creds, we could
Yeah.
use the help.
Yeah, I have 2 luck left, so I can get it to a 15, but I definitely need help.
Oh, you got people helping you.
Okay. Nice. Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Can we make it over 20?
Greta.
Yes. Okay, that is a
Plus-
21
I'm taking his
plus
point
my 2
away.
luck.
No.
So.
I'm kidding. All right, so you dig into this box with the 2 heavy other boxes, the 2 little black boxes, and one of them looks like one is definitely different from the other one. It looks like it has been possibly through a rough landing. And the other one looks like it's fairly, no scrapes or anything, more or less perfectly intact.
Okay. She's going to take the one that's scuffed up and says, God, I hope this isn't the one that we need, and just tries to jam it into the slot where the door is going to come down. She's just trying to wedge it in there so that it can stop the door for
Which
at
one?
least end the time.
Which one?
The scuffed up one.
The scuffed up
Oh,
one
no.
is getting jammed into the door?
Yep. Into the gate
Okay.
where it's meeting the door and it's coming down.
I would have jammed the other one in there, but okay.
All right. All right, so you're able to do that. You can take that
The one that's not scuffed up?
Remember,
Right?
crash landed.
Look
Okay,
at
so
look at his mouth.
so
Look at that grin.
so so Nyx's action was to take one of the black boxes and shove it into the gate to stop the gate. Okay? Paul, you're up. Now, to be able to recognize anything, you know you're going to have to give me a roll.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can take your action. You just shot the gate twice, and then Scotty kicked it open. All right, the door. You shot the door twice, the locking mechanism. Scotty kicked it open. This gate's about halfway down. I mean, you have
Paul's
seconds.
he's gonna go through.
Paul goes through.
Oh.
Scotty.
He motions to this guy. Let's go. Let's go.
I guess Sky's gonna be running through, and it's halfway through, so there's still plenty of room before it and the box that Nyx took, right?
Yeah, you have a matter of seconds, but yeah, there's
Okay.
still room. Yep.
All right. I guess Sky's gonna run through. It's like, Sally, I don't know what the hell you're doing with that, but you better be right about that.
Okay. Nyx.
Well, while she's still holding on to this thing, she's gonna try and duck under and get to the other side and pull that other one out.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh boy. And my thing isn't loaded. Oh no. I really apologize for my internet tonight, guys. I don't know what's going on.
You're all right. We can cover you.
That happens.
Scotty, you want to roll for her?
Yeah. What's the mod? Do you
Plus
know your
12.
athletics?
Okay, plus 12. That's what I thought.
Plus 12. All right. And that is a 21.
Ooh.
Respectable 21.
All right. So you managed to grab the one that you had jammed in the fence and pull it back through. But you catch your arm on the gate doing it, and you take 8 points of damage. So you now have it back.
Oof. Okay.
Owie.
It's a small price to pay.
And you are now bleeding.
So what happened to Michael?
Well, you
yes,
have him,
left
right?
Michael
Assuming
in
he's
there.
still over his shoulder.
Yeah, I thought you.
Oh,
Paul
well,
had
yeah,
him over
that's
his
right.
shoulder.
That's right. That's right. Paul did have
okay.
him.
All right. So
Oh.
you have Michael. Okay.
Don't forget I had to also move my shoulder.
Bleed
We're not
damage.
leaving
You are
Mikey
correct,
boy
James.
behind.
Yep.
He's gonna be
Yeah,
a
we
good
gotta-
friend.
We
We're
gotta
gonna
kill him.
keep him like a pet.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So now you're out there, and at this point, this guard is going to start taking shots at you. So.
Right.
It's gonna be at an awkward angle. He's gonna have to duck.
Well, Scotty, you're as good a target as any.
Try
Oh,
to
boy.
hit me.
Roll evasion.
Okay. Why'd you keep rolling good? Stop rolling good. But I roll just fine. That's a 23.
Okay. So he does get one shot off at you, and you manage to evade it. So from here, tell us what this looks like.
It's Scotty. He's just scurrying away. He's still carrying the box. He's just making the beeline for the car, and I guess the shot comes in right next to his foot and hits the concrete ground.
Mhm.
Goes, ah, shit! And he just keeps on running. It's like, Guys, come on, we gotta cheese it.
All right, Nix. So here's you guys at this point, you're traveling to your vehicle. I am imagining the vehicle wasn't parked right by the door, so it's
Or
gonna take a
maybe
little
it
bit to get
was.
there. I don't know. Nix is gonna tell us though.
It was at least on the same floor
Okay.
as the door we went in.
Yeah, I would imagine we're still on the same floor.
I imagine
Yeah.
we would have parked in a way that where like a getaway would have we wouldn't have parked in the worst possible spot.
No, we would have parked in a pretty decent spot. That's
Yeah.
close to the door, but also can allow us as swift to get away as possible.
And you know what? We parked in the handicap parking spot as well. Because we're bad guys.
Wow.
Ah, the rat,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, the rat.
So
All
what
right,
would
so
be
what are you
even
doing?
funnier? Well, I guess Nix is gonna run to the handicap spot that they parked in, and she's gonna reach the. If you'll allow it, she'll reach the car, and on the windshield will be a ticket.
Jesus. We can't fucking win.
And she unlocks the car and opens the door, and just waits for the boys to catch up with her.
All right, Paul, you're up. You got Mike Hunt
Paul pulls
over your
pulls
shoulder.
open the yeah, he pulls open the door real quick, throws him in the back seat, shuts it, jumps in the passenger seat, and kind of looks out the window looking for Scotty.
Scotty.
And yes, Scotty's right behind him. I guess is one of the back doors open?
Yeah, Paul left the back door open for him.
Okay, so he gets in, kind of puts the box on kind of like the floorboard, and did Paul put Michael back?
Yeah, he kind of tossed him back there.
Okay, so Michael, the box, and Scotty are in the back seat. So I guess at that point, Scotty closes the back seat and is like, "All right, let's go, let's go."
All right.
Meanwhile,
Nix.
Paul is reloading.
Nix basically puts the other heavy thing and puts it in one of the cup holders and starts the car and tries to peel out of there as fast as she can.
Okay, roll your driving skill.
Okay.
I got the
I might
nomad
have to
is
have somebody roll
driving.
for it.
I got you. What's the roll?
Land vehicles. Oh my god. Okay, 19.
What? Huh? Damn. Okay. Got an expert driver here. That's a
She can
26.
ride. Damn. All right. So yeah, you peel out of the parking garage.
You know what? Maybe the driving roll is so good. Maybe she does manage a flip.
Yeah.
No.
Just the car flips and just lands, and it just
On all
keeps going.
fours.
So
It looks
so
amazing.
Aries, you could grant me a reroll.
Oh no.
Wait, we can do that.
He's out of creds. Ha!
They can grant me a reroll. They can also do something. It's called partnering with the DM, so they can grant me a reroll, which I can use on you and make you reroll. Or they could give me a damage dealer, double damage for any attack.
Aries, I thought we were homies.
Gotcha, buddy.
No.
I gotta fix that.
Remember that? I remember
So if you want to give me a reroll, the code is boost. So
You know what? You know what? Do it. Fucking do it. See, the roll was a 7. Give us a reroll. It's gonna be a nat 10. It's gonna be even better.
It's player suffering time.
Just you watch. You just helped us out so much.
Oh, it's on cooldown, buddy, but that's okay. I know that you want to give me that boost, so you're gonna have to re-roll that.
All right. Now watch this nat 10. That was not a nat 10. It's a 22. That's still good.
Hold on.
I
You know
don't
what?
like this.
At this point,
You
I
know
would
what?
accept another reroll though.
A 22.
Don't like this at all.
Anybody else want to jump in here?
Make that a 20. What was that? 24.
Oh, nice.
24.
Yeah.
2 can
24.
play in this game, all right.
That's right. I got
We
crit
can all
too.
cheat.
All right, so you get to do some fancy driving there next. Why don't you paint the picture for us? What actually happens
All
here?
right.
This is all your story.
Well, she puts the car in reverse, peels out of the parking spot, and just takes off around the spiral of the parking garage, expertly cutting every corner until she gets to the road, and she just takes off on the straight and narrow as much as she can, just diving or dodging in between cars and traffic.
Tokyo drifting. All right, awesome. So where are you headed?
We gotta find a place to jump
Excalibur.
this guy off first.
Oh, you're gonna take him to that nightclub? Okay.
Yep.
And
All
you know what? Scotty has an idea for this.
All right.
I guess, how does it take to get to this club? It was like 15 minutes, because is that where we were at the start, right? Or were we somewhere else?
Yeah, it's 15 minutes from his place to the office. Hold on just 1 second. We'll solve it this way. It's 10 minutes from here to the club.
Okay, plenty of time. So, I guess we'll be driving along, right?
Okay.
Just going straight there, Nix.
Yep.
Okay. So I guess once they're kind of driving along, Sky just leans back in his chair and goes, "Oh, all right. You know what? Not fucking bad. Not fucking bad, guys. That was great. We did it. I think. Hopefully, one of these things is the thing."
Hopefully.
Michael speaks up, holding his nose. You guys suck.
Nah, shush. In fact, I got a little something for you, Mikey boy. He pulls out an air hypo. He's like, "This is gonna make everything all better, okay?" And he's just gonna stab him with it to inject the contents.
All right. And he's out again.
He goes, "There we go. See, that's a little something people call the morning after. Not the pill. This is something different. This is his memory is going to be shot after this. People normally do this. They wake up, they go out for a party. I think a lot of people have had this happen before. They go out for a party. They get drunk. Next morning, they wake up next to someone ugly as shit. All right. People use this to forget the whole experience, and that's what I just gave him. So he ain't gonna remember shit.
I think Scotty has just revealed something about why he's in the position he's in.
Listen, he was a drug dealer. He knows what people go through. All right.
Oh Jesus Christ!
All right, so we need to do a bit of a recap here. We'll call this session right there. So we'll end this out.
One more fun thing.
Okay,
for
one more fun thing.
Mr. Mr. Michael. When they go to dump his body off,
Okay.
he's gonna be stripped ass naked.
I was gonna say that I think they should get him a private room in the
Wow.
club and just
Oh,
leave him there.
Oh no, I think we just dump his naked ass on the curb.
No.
No, pull up
No.
behind Excalibur and dump him in the alley.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Butt naked, butt
Man's a
ass
corpo, all right. It's a
I know,
perfect
but
chance
the
to
cover
absolutely
is-
humiliate one.
The cover is that he got shit-faced at the club.
Yeah,
And passed
and
out in one of the rooms and then woke up and didn't remember anything.
when you get shit faced, people end up naked.
in the alleyways.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
It's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. So, naked in the alley.
In the alleyway. Paul's like, trust me, I've found plenty of fucking
DLK says
corpos
if you
and-
lose your clothes, you had a good time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Let's hope. Let's just hope that's true.
Besides, it looked like he got shit faced at the club, ended up in the alley, and got rolled by some bum. Fuck it, let's dump him there. So I'm assuming. So Paul's looking at Nick. He's like, pull up, kind of back behind the bar, or the club. Excuse me.
All right. She just follows suit.
As they're kind of rolling back, Scotty's just like moving the guy's clothes. There's just like while snickering, he's like, "This is gonna be great."
And as they pull up to the alleyway, is the alleyway like wide enough for the car?
Yeah,
All right, so he
it's
tells
not
her,
super wide, but I mean, it's what you'd expect of a dark back city alleyway.
okay, so he tells Nick's pull in here, real quick. And as she does, he tells Scotty, pop open the door, kick his ass out, let's go.
Yep, he does. He does just that. He opens the door, then literally just kicks him out.
See, now I gotta know, was Paradox's assumptions correct about the small PP?
Now that he's naked.
Wow. So, okay, after all of this and her worrying about putting him in a hotel room, she's got to check his junk out before he kick him out.
Eventually, they're about to kick him out. Nick's is like,
Got
"Wait,
it.
I have to check something."
It's like, hold on, wait, I have money riding on this.
It's important.
Odd or even, Nick?
Even Steven.
All right, that's your story to tell. What is it?
Is it even or is it odd?
It's even.
That's even.
It's definitely a micropene. For sure.
Yeah.
Very chode like.
It's cold. It's cold, I swear.
It's cold.
I just came from the pool.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I just came from the pool. Oh shit. Sorry, Michael.
All right,
No
so
wonder your wife's cheating on you.
Oh, that's the twist. The wife is cheating on him, not him cheating on his wife. There we
Yep.
go.
The
it could be.
butler.
So a
The
little backstory for the audience. So this mission was a preset mission for the BOR. This specific team was sent out, and Michael was actually a secondary target for the group. They had to capture him to use him to get into the Arasaka Tower to actually find what they were sent to retrieve. Real quick, if you all would take and type in a name of one of the characters, Paul, Nix, or Scotty, and vote for which character you think the MVP is for this episode, that would be awesome. In the meantime, if you, Paul, you want to give a quick essential NPC is worthless.
That's right, he is.
Want to give just a quick recap of who each one of your characters are, and then we'll do our plug for next week.
All right. Well, I'm Robin. I play the hangry, old man of the group. I mean, look, he's a simple man. He likes his beer, he likes his TV, and he likes his lo mein. And this asshole was getting in the way of that. The more he kept yapping, the more annoyed that Paul got. Pretty sure his lo mein is now getting cold in his room, so it's probably another reason why he's a little cranky.
Looks.
All right, I'm Chloe, aka the player for Nyx / her code name is Paradox. And yeah, she's definitely very freaking crazy, but looks like basically if a Harajuku plastered in pink girl was walking around in Night City.
Cool. And Scotty.
Yep, I'm Matt, and I play Scotty Sims, who he's just trying to bring a little bit of kindness to this world. You know, as he says, he's the pacifist of the group. He put that guy to sleep peacefully.
Yeah, and wanted to leave his butt naked somewhere.
Scotty, through the course of this mission, has not hurt a fly.
Wow. And he was the first one to run.
Yeah.
All right. So hopefully everybody enjoyed this episode. We had some technical difficulties early on that made it a little difficult tonight to tell the story that we originally intended to tell, but I think it came through pretty good. I would like to thank the audience for their participation and the players for a wonderful session. The voting thing, guys, don't worry about it. You're really just picking an MVP for the session. It's a little bit of a challenge for the players to engage you and hopefully get you on their side.
Thank you, Aries.
Against their mean and nasty DM who likes to try and kill them.
Yep.
Oh, we got to vote for Scotty. We got to vote for Nyx. Again, thank you, Aries.
So if you like the stream tonight, please do give us a follow and join us next Friday night for episode 5, which is actually this episode starting the glitch is going to be a multi-episode thing, really finding out about what is this black box piece all about and why did they have to go and collect this thing.
Thank you for following for the win. Appreciate
Also,
it.
Yay!
Yeah,
thank you.
Is it DLK? Oh, I thought it was DIK.
Also,
Sorry, I thought that was something else entirely.
Could be.
Rob, you wanna tell them a little bit about the update log, which is our Wednesday stream?
Yes. So I host the update log, which airs Wednesday nights at the same time, 8 p.m. EST. And basically, we discuss everything from revolving the gaming industry, from recent games coming out, news, things like game design techniques and all that jazz. We're actually currently doing a kind of a series highlighting standard industry practices that lead to critically acclaimed games. Now, no one does the same exact thing, but there are a couple of points that most games that are received very well kind of hit, and we're kind of in the process of going over that. This week's episode, excuse me, highlighted 5 key points that made Breath of the Wild so well received. And for those of you who don't know, Tears of the Kingdom came out the 12th, so about 7 days ago, about a week ago, and it sold 10 million in the first 3 days. So,
and people are building dicks in that game. First thing I actually saw of the game. Yeah, it has building. Like, you can put things together, and yeah, I've seen a lot of penises.
Wow.
Why am I
Listen,
not
you
surprised?
give people the tools, they're gonna make it.
They're gonna build
alright?
dicks. They're gonna build dicks. You give them tools to build, they're gonna build penises. Fair enough.
Yeah, people are up to some shenanigans in that game.
All right, guys. I think with that, absolutely, please do join us Wednesday night, Friday night, and continue to grow with us. We actually just started this adventure on Twitch about a month ago. Outside of that, we do content creation. We've been doing content creation for the past couple of years. This is just a new avenue for that and gives us a chance to kind of develop that a little bit more and engage more people and have some fun with our audience.
Yep.
For right now, I think I am going to raid Fusca. You guys have a good night, and I will see you next week. Thank you very much.
See you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. You guys have a good one.
Yep, thanks for
Hi,
stopping
all.
by.
Thank you.
Good night.
All right. Again, sorry for my internet issues, guys. That was not fun.